Hey, good morning. This is Mayor Valensky with Driving Markets, driving while talking about markets. Thank you for your feedback, by the way. Got great feedback by many individuals. Some of it negative. Some say I've got some of the facts wrong, but I checked them again just to go over it. I'm also open to any ideas. And yes, they were correct. They were just misunderstood. So let's get going. Right. So the market's been pulled up this year by the tech sector. The tech sector, Nasdaq technology, has pulled up all equity markets on the back of AI and ChatGPT. And you can't argue against the AI and ChatGPT. I've got reservations regarding the security of AI because AI in the wrong hands will be a very dangerous tool. However, in the right hands, it will be very beneficial. Sorry, just rearranging my microphone. So as far as AI is concerned, it's only going to grow, and the solutions that it can bring to healthcare, social, entertainment, travel, communication, understanding, knowledge, technology is phenomenal. Okay, it is phenomenal, and you can't decry it and you can't deny it. It is huge, and that is going to continue to pull up the technology sector. So we have to talk about what a fact is. A fact is AI is here to stay. ChatGPT is here to stay. It will only grow. Now, the Nasdaq has, from the beginning of the year, has risen. Several factors. Number one, the outlook on inflation has gone down. Headline inflation is creeping down, or not creeping up, sorry, is slowly descending. Okay. Now, nothing's really going to impact that unless there's going to be some sort of geopolitical event. If there's a geopolitical event, like another Russia invasion of a Balkan state, then obviously that will impact inflation and the outlook. But at the moment, inflation is trending down. Also, looking at interest rates look like they've peaked out. The economies cannot absorb any more interest rate rises. So when you take those two factors into account, where you've got a dropping trend line on headline inflation, not so much core has been really solid and not really moved that much, but it looks like it's beginning to trend down as well. So when you've got a trending down line on inflation, and in addition to that, on top of that, you've got an outlook on interest rates that looks more positive, not that they're going to go down, but they're going to go up, then the stock markets like that, especially the technology sector, and that's what pulled up equity markets through 2023, and they will continue rising on that uptrend through the end of 2023, even though I am known as a big bear. Ask anyone, I'm a big bear because on fundamentals, the market should not be here. You can't, again, deny or ignore the rise in the market. Now, the problem is with the Nasdaq, to put a slight dampener on it, is that the Nasdaq effectively is controlled by 7 mega companies. So 55% of the Nasdaq is the top mega companies, the Apple, the Microsoft, the Metas, the Amazons, the Googles, the Alphabets, etc. They are the top 55% of the Nasdaq. So if they have a downturn, then the Nasdaq will go down. For example, yesterday, Tesla now is a sell. It's not a buy. Not because it's not great, not because I don't love Elon Musk, simply because its margins are not big enough. Its margins are far too tight, and they're going to be reducing prices again in the near future in order to boost sales. Now, that is not a particularly good sign for Tesla, so I'm calling Tesla down. At the moment, it's 269. I'm calling it down to about the 235 level, and I think it will continue. So if Tesla goes down, and yesterday Netflix also, even though they increased their subscriptions, their revenue dropped, so their shares also were dumped. Now, what you've got there is on Tesla and Netflix, the Nasdaq dropped 300 points, 2%. That's a lot. That's a big drop for the Nasdaq. So if those top 7 mega companies don't perform, that is going to impact the Nasdaq. So what's the overall outlook? What are we looking at going forward regarding equity markets? The overall outlook trending upwards, as I stated earlier on, unless, of course, something's going to impact it. Now, what is likely to happen is you're going to have a major bubble forming as far as the Nasdaq technology sector is concerned. And that is going to pop at some stage. I don't know when it's going to pop. None of us know it's going to pop. If I knew when it was going to pop, then obviously I'd be a multi-billionaire. But I don't know when it's going to pop, and no one can say when that is going to drop. But at some stage, it is going to drop. Not necessarily on the back of interest rates or inflation, more like the valuations are getting far too high, which they are at the moment. And those overvalued stocks, when the investors wake up and realize they're going to smell the coffee, these valuations need to drop. Now, in 2024, what's likely to happen is with rising unemployment and homeowners getting into more difficulty, you're going to have a recession that is going to impact the equity markets. Now, I expect that to happen around about the end of 2023, moving into 2024. So we're looking at a recession, and we're looking then at a correction in financial markets. So 2024, probably looking anywhere between a 20-25% upwards correction as far as equity markets are concerned. One of my most favored viewers, and always gives me excellent feedback, told me that I need to say, what is the point of this channel? So the point of this channel is very simple, is to give you information regarding financial markets, information regarding property and real estate, information regarding investments, and you become empowered with knowledge that you can make more better valued investment decisions by tuning into this channel and getting something out of it. It's quite long. It's longer than 7-8 minutes, but if you've got the patience to watch it, then you will get some valuable information. In addition to that, I've just to completing a book, a second book going on to Amazon, not yet finalized, but it is on how to trade. The first book is doing quite well, how to build a business in weeks and be successful. You can subscribe to that book. Also, I do a daily reel on Instagram. You can subscribe, you can share. I do mentorship as well. So anyone needs particular mentoring, you can contact me regarding mentoring. I'm more than happy to help you on that basis, set up a nice program for you. Anything said in this piece is an opinion only. So overall, in summary, markets will continue rising unless there's a major event. Rates will probably peaked in the US, UK, and a little bit, maybe in Europe, got a little bit more of a rise to go. Canada, they've peaked, and Australia, they've peaked. The question is, when will they start going down? Inflation trending down. However, the man in the street is suffering, and that is something that I will do a broadcast next week on for those people who have a small business. This is Mayor Valensky with Driving Markets. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to share this video. Let's get this channel going. Have a great day.